what's up? It's out at E30. I haven't made a video in a while. It's been really cold out. There's still some snow on the ground, not a lot. And I'm making a video today. It's going to be about how to jack your car up before your jobs. It's obviously important to do safely. You don't want to like destroy any panels in your car. On my old car, I kind of messed up like this side, like rocker arm, not rocker arm, but like rocker panel, because I would jack it up from there, which is stupid. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And also today I'm going to pull the front struts. I'm going to get Bilstein Sports for the front as well. I see to know the outer diameter of the actual struts in this car, to know which outside diameter to get for the Bilsteins. So I'm going to show you how to do that stuff. So let's get to it, so you can safely jack up your car if you don't know how. It's going to be great. Thanks for watching. So first things first, you're going to need jack stands, obviously. I'm going to be putting it on all four. I'm going to break the lug nuts first, but I'm going to be putting them on all four. I have two jack stands on that side. I think it's safer to have the jack stands ready, so when you actually have the car on the jack, there's minimal time between when you actually have the car lifted to the time you actually have the jack stand under the car, because jacks can fail and your car could just drop. So you want to eliminate that time between lifting the car and supporting the car. So I got my jack stands on this side and the other side. You need a floor jack. So you need a floor jack. This is 3-ton capacity. If you get 2-ton, you should be fine. 3-ton, you're never going to have to worry, basically on any car. That's 6,000 pounds. I picked this up at Walmart for, I think, a bit over $100. It's worked really well. I've used it probably, I don't know, 100 times. Seems reliable, it's been reliable, so I recommend that. And now the jack points on the front. I'm sorry if this is going to be hard to tell if it's going to flip upside down, but the jack points on the front. You see that curve? You'll see more when I put the jack on it, but you can jack it up from there. There's one on either side. It's just this flat section that's a few inches in. Let me show you. A quick tip before you start jacking it is, if you need to take the wheels off, you need to break all the lugs now, unless you have a cordless impact or an air impact or an electric impact. Cordless probably will still work, but once they're off the ground, if you try to breaker bar it, it's just going to keep spinning the wheel. So break your lugs first. Alright, so I broke all the lug nuts and lug studs I have on most of them, and I'm not sure how other people do it, but I like to do this side, that side, get them both basically even, but not at the highest level, at like the lowest level. Do the back a bit higher, do these two higher again, and then I bring that to the max level. It does take a while, but I think, in my opinion, it is worthwhile if your car is going to be on jack stands for a while, where you're not just cranking it up. You know, the car is at an angle now, you're putting the flat jack stands down, the car lands on them at an angle, it's not balanced correctly. Just seems sketchy to me, so I like to do it in increments. It's definitely safer. I think it's smarter. It's up to you. That's what I do, so I'm going to show you. So I know this is good, but in reality, you want to check that the jack pad's actually in the right spot. Just take a peek under the car and make sure it's in the correct location, that you're actually going to be jacking the car up in the right spot. Can probably fit our jack stand under there now. Let's see. I like to put my jack on the left side so the jack stand ends up on the right, which is more stable. We're almost there. Just need a bit more. So now I'm going to put my jack stand right there. It's a safe spot. And now I'm going to slowly lower the jack. If you've never done this before, all you gotta do is turn it to the left. But when you turn it to the left, it releases the hydraulic fluid in the jack, stops holding the load. So you want to do it really, really carefully. I'll show you like how much. Watch how much my hands turn. It's not a lot, and you'll hear a tss. That was more of the jack stand, but when the jack's really high, you'll hear the jack slowly release some pressure, like tss. And once you get used to your jack, it's honestly probably worth practicing with something. Once you get used to your jack, you'll know just that fine moment when it's going to release the pressure. So you just want to get used to that, because when I was a noob, I think I had it, and then boom, the jack would drop like wicked quick. The wheels would like smash on the ground, like this. The car would be like rocking. I would be like, shit. So you just got to get used to that. But that's how you lower it. So now we're gonna go to the other side. All right. So now that you know what you're doing, you just bang it up real quick. You want your jack to be kind of in the middle of that beam, so your jack stand ends on the left. Like I said, more stability. It looks good. It's easy to tell now that the car's up on that side. Give it one higher on a slope. Make sure your body's not under it. Slowly turn it to the left. I can feel the spot, and it's lowered. That's it. Now we're gonna go to the back where you can actually get it from the differential. These cars are light enough to take it. Just don't do it on the fins, or else you're gonna have a bad day, possibly. So I'm gonna bring you to the back. Alright, it's gonna be hard to show you guys the actual point, but I'll show you once I'm done jacking it up where I put the jack. Got it right on the diff, but not on the fins. It's a few inches ahead of the fins. It's hard to tell from this angle, but it is. That's where you want it, on the big case part. And I'm just gonna keep lifting it up until I can fit jack stands under these points. I'll show you those too. Alright, so I'm right behind the rear wheels. You can see you should have this pad, basically. This is for a real jack, a real hydraulic jack in a shop. And for jack stands, it's better to put it on this bar. It goes all the way across to the other side where I have the other one. It's easily recognizable. It's right behind your fuel tank. So just look for that. I put it as close as I can to the side of the car. More stability. Put it on both sides. Put the jack as high as you can, so there's minimal room for the jack to like fall and smash the jack stand if you release it too fast or something, or if the jack fails. And once you got these two, the whole car is now jacked up. I'm gonna raise these two on the front, but you got all four in. Good job. That's how to jack up your E30. I'm gonna raise these two. It's up to you. I'm gonna need to be up there, so I'm gonna do it. The rear end's pretty high. I can definitely crawl under it. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it helped someone who's trying to get into the E30s or just into DIYs. This will definitely make projects a lot easier. When you need to get under the car, it'll allow you to get under the car. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Have fun working on your E30. Peace, homies.